Welcome to PF International, everyone, with myself, Chris McCarthy, and Guillaume Alvarez. We're going to take you on a little tour of the paddock, and hopefully we're going to speak to some drivers in the process. We're going to start here in our hospitality unit, have a little look round. This is where we come to eat some lunch and some dinner as well, and even have a drink at the end of the day. It's a great setup and something that RGMMC have really taken seriously. But Guillaume, should we go and try and find some drivers?
Let's go for that.
Let's have a look.
So let's go because the sun is very shining, you know. It's been so since yesterday, and we got to say that in England, being in England, it's not always the case to have beautiful
we'll go this way first.
Let's go this way, maybe, Holly, so we can show you around a bit of the paddock. Fantastic location here, don't you think?
Yeah, well, Trent Valley Kart Club, all the team here at PF International, always put on a great show for us. Over there we have the cafe and the bar as well, where of course the mechanics get to go to at night to enjoy the evening. Just as we continue around this way, race office is there to our left. That's where all the drivers will go to sign on, and then just up here by the dummy grid is where we have our driver briefings as well. That's where Nigel Edwards will do all his briefings, and we also have a press office a little bit further on as well. So of course these very big meetings, it's not all the time that at kart meetings you have to put on a press office, but for the FIA Karting European and World Championships, of course, it's something we have to do. You can probably hear it's starting to get a little bit louder because we are getting close to the actual paddock itself. So there is a first look at the paddock, and let's have a look round. Guillaume, who are we going to be talking about first? Talk us through the first team.
So as you're about to see now, we got a lot of big teams, a lot of big names. On your side over there, you can see the Beryl Hart Racing just behind you. Careful, Oleg, not to fall. Thank you for being with us. So just behind you, we have the Beryl Racing Hart. So this is definitely one of the biggest names, with the karting legend David DeFore, of course, running this beautiful team. So, and we're gonna go some more in the paddock right now. A beautiful paddock, you know, full of drivers, full of karts. We have TB Racing Team just on the left side of your screen, just behind you. Another big name, Chris, for this weekend, and
yes,
with a lot of names to keep an eye on as well.
Yep, well, they're running the Kart Republic chassis, and to this side we have the Kart Republic team. We've also got Rosberg Racing a part of this as well. You may have seen Nico Rosberg put a video on his channel where he launched his team at Sarno, and hopefully we're going to have a chat of one of their drivers, two drivers, Taylor Barnard in the juniors, Lorenzo Travasanuto in the seniors, and they are actually hopefully free to do a quick interview.
So as you can see,
Taylor's over there, so let's have a quick chat with him. Taylor, if you come round, we just want to ask you a little quick question.
Hi there.
Come round this side.
Come around us, yeah.
Come round, we'll walk round the outside. There you go. You might be doing that a couple of times on track. There's the microphone for you. Hold that. So Taylor, home race. How are you feeling?
Confident. I mean, yeah. We've been fast through practices, so I think we're going on for a strong weekend.
What's the secret to go fast around here at PF International?
Get every corner right and just be consistent every lap.
You going to do Nico proud?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks for speaking to us. Let's see if we can actually have a quick word with Lorenzo Travasanuto. Hasn't had the best start to the championship. Lorenzo, there's the microphone for you. Thanks for speaking to us. Of course, you know, not the best first round, but we can write that one off. How are you feeling ahead of this one?
Yeah, actually it's been pretty difficult for us, Sano, for many reasons. I think there was some issues with the tires, so we had to figure out that first. And it's always been, I think, a pretty difficult track for myself.
You like this one though?
Yeah, I feel better. Last year we've been pretty unlucky at the World Championship, but we've shown we had the speed to be there in the front, as I said, the fastest lap in the final. So I believe we can start from here and get better to show we have other shots.
Well, there you heard it, fastest lap in the final. Best of luck this weekend, Lorenzo. Thanks very much. There you go. Thanks very much. We'll just hand that back. Best of luck this weekend, mate. Okay, let's head on. We're going to keep walking around this way. Now, two more teams. We have the Energy team here as well, and the continuation of the Kart Republic team as well. But then, Guillaume, we get to the OTK Kart group.
Yeah, absolutely. OTK Kart, you know, the Tony Kart, you know, one of the best names out there for the championship. You know, they've been showing impressive pace ever since the European Championship kicked off. Maybe have a look on the side. Take a look at this beautiful truck. This is the Energy Racing car. You can see how impressive those facilities are. This is the European Championship, and I'm fair to say that has put a lot of good ways into the competition.
Let's keep going because we've got one of the cars being fired up here. Spin round, have a look. That is Adrian David's car. Absolutely amazing.
Very loud, isn't it?
No commentary needed for that. So Tony Kart is this side, of course. Adrian David there, very unlucky at the opening round, and then we got Cosmic to this side. So of course, if you haven't seen already, go to our YouTube channel, FIA Karting. We have an onboard lap with Roman Stanek. You can check out. He's the championship leader in the European Championship. We may have a quick peek in, because if he is here, then we are going to have a quick chat with him. Let's have a quick look. Who do we have here? Come in. How are we doing? Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
There's the microphone for you. You can hold that. How are you feeling ahead of the weekend?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. We are fast so far, so we see what we can do in the qualifying.
Thoughts on the track?
Good.
And plans for qualifying, because obviously you try and minimise the laps you do. So what's the secret to going well in qualifying?
Of course, I want to win, but I do my best.
And is it critical to get in that top 10, would you say?
No, for me no.
No?
No.
Good racing. A lot of overtaking around here, right?
Yeah.
Good stuff. Thanks very much for speaking to us. I'll just grab that off you and say thank you very much and good luck. I'm going to give that there. Thanks very much. So that is a word with the Cosmic team. Let's keep walking around, because next up we've got Team Oaks and then on to our partners.
Yeah, that's right. We're going to have a quick turn in the corner just after. Try not to fall, Oleg.
There is actually Oliver Oaks himself.
Yes, indeed. We may try to have. Oh, he's busy, I think, isn't he? So we're going to have a quick look with the partners, of course, because this kind of championship and event wouldn't be happening without the participation of big suppliers. As we're going to turn, we can show you with the Bridgestone Motorsport, the tire supplier, of course, of the OK category. We can have a quick turn, Oleg, and show them, of course, the beautiful truck that we have here on the side of the Paddock. Bridgestone supplying tires for the OK category, with different sets. As a reminder, of course, drivers only have 2 sets of tires to go through all the qualifying session, the heats and the final. 3 for the rest of the weekend, the practice that we've seen happening so far. Qualification, as a reminder, at 3:40 local time here in the UK. This is going to be pretty much exciting. We're going to keep moving.
Let's keep going.
And as we're going to turn around, this is a big paddock, we told you.
Yeah.
And just behind, as you're about to see, we have two more partners. The Vega tire supplier.
And Panther Fuel as well. So we'll let you guys just have a little look at that, and we will stay here because we're going to take you down this side afterwards. There you can see, so that's a look at our partners. And next team up is the Lenox racing team. Of course, home race for these guys, run by Jordan Lennox Lamb, a familiar name to many of our viewers. And on this side we've got the Swedish team, Ward Racing. Always lots of good drivers in that one as well. So as ever, wherever we are, we're in a part of the paddock where we could see some podium contenders, and that is just how it is. Next up then, we're going to go on to reigning world champions here in the junior class, Forza Racing.
Forza Racing, you're about to see indeed with some famous names, of course, like Dexter Patterson, winning last year the championship in the junior category. We had a chance to talk to him. You can show behind, of course, we have the Forza Racing colors, with as we said, Johnny Edgar as well, European Championship.
There he is as well. Let's go and have a chat with him.
Guys there, lucky for us. This is still a bit calm, because most of the drivers are out there practicing on the track, and you can go behind us, yeah, Johnny.
Round the outside, as we keep saying, we're going to use that joke again. You'll probably do that at some point. You're going to speak to me. You don't want to speak to him. There you go. There's a microphone for you, Johnny. Yeah, talk to me. Johnny Edgar, of course, one of the Red Bull junior drivers, reigning European champion. Feel good to be a PF?
Yeah, it's good to be at a track that I've done a lot of laps on since I was very young, so I know it very well.
What's the key to going quick round here for some of the viewers who may be racing here this year?
I think the hairpins are quite important to be fast on the track, quite difficult, and I think also many of the corners are difficult on this track, and it takes a lot of laps to be fast here, I think.
And you may have been asked this a few times, but does it feel proud to have that Red Bull logo on the suit and the helmet?
Yeah, I'm really happy to be part of the Red Bull Junior team. I think it's quite beneficial already doing simulator work and different things.
Good stuff. Well, as we said, reigning European Junior Champion. So thanks for speaking to us, Johnny. We're actually going to bring in the reigning World Junior Champion and your teammate. It was a great season for Forza Racing last year. Dexter back at, of course, PF International. Big day for you here last year. Is it bringing back memories?
Yeah, well, good circuit, good being at home. Like Johnny waving at me in the background, kind of disturbed me, but no, it's nice to be home. Well, as near as I can get home. Good year last year, obviously this circuit, and hope I can repeat the same thing this year.
And how did it feel? Talk us through that day, the emotions coming through when you won that World Championship.
No, I think I was just in shock. You know, it was the biggest thing that I've ever won. And, I won British Championships, but that was definitely very special.
Because it must have been something you thought about for ages, dreamt about.
Yeah, definitely. And then on the run up, you just after week, it's getting closer and closer. It's just getting more real. Yeah.
Well, thanks very much. I'm going to take that mic and I'm going to say good luck for the weekend. Thanks very much. And we're going to keep moving then as we move out of Forza Racing. Thanks very much, guys, for having us.
Even if two champions at the same time.
Even if it was uninvited, thank you very much. Anyway, we're going to keep moving on. Now, one of our podium finishers from the first round is in this awning right here, Parolin, isn't he?
Yeah, with Gabriele Mini, but is he inside the Italian driver? He was second in Sarno. Let's have a quick look inside. This is still quite busy, you know. Some of them are on track, but it seems that Gabriele Mini won't be joining us right now. Hopefully we'll be able to talk to him a bit later this weekend. Who knows, he might end up on the podium again as he did in Sarno in the junior category in second place. Now, talking about big names, let's have a look at the left side, Ricky Flynn Motorsport.
Yeah, so Ricky Flynn Motorsport, of course, another big British team, so another home race. Mind your back because we've got a car on its way out. So Ricky Flynn got a fantastic start to the championship, of course. Couple of podium finishes for them. They had Harry Thompson, Paul Aron, who leads the championship, Kai Askey on the podium as well. And we're going to speak to, hopefully, Harry Thompson if he is up for a chat. So from one Red Bull Junior driver to another. Harry, do you want to come and join us?
Have a quick interview over there. Yeah.
There you go. Grab the microphone. Come round here, Harry, if you can. So, how's it feeling to be at PF International home race?
Yeah, feels great, obviously. It's good to be at home for once.
Just hold the microphone up there if you can. Podium for you at round one, you know. Great points on the board already, so championship looking good?
Yeah, it's a good round for us. We'll just see what happens here.
How are you feeling so far? How's testing going?
Been struggling a little bit, but I think we'll be getting better as the weekend progresses into qualifying and into the heats.
And as a driver, just tell us, how do you get round? You know, everyone struggles in practice at some points. How is it yourself in a championship like this? You get round doing that?
Yeah, you know, you just got to knuckle under and see what the main elements to improve the car is, or yourself really. So we've improved bits, I've improved bits, so we'll just see what happens.
Well, best of luck, Harry. Thanks for speaking to us.
Thank you.
I'm going to shake your hand, say good luck for the weekend. I'll take that, and we'll let you go and crack on with all that work you are mentioning you might have to do. So let's keep moving. We're going to move out of Ricky Flynn. There we can see we've got OK Junior free practice number 3 going on at the moment, but we're going to make our way out. That is Harry Thompson's kart there, as you can see.
Helmet, isn't it?
Yeah, that is it. This must be a lot of pride to have the Red Bull helmet. How you guys doing? All right. We won't interview you. Don't worry. So CRG next. Let's have a talk about them.
Another big name, of course, CRG with you know, among others, Pedro Hilbrand. You know, he was second in the OK category in Sarno. Another big name that we had the chance to interview as well. Find the quote online on Facebook and Instagram. The French on the other side, VDK. You know, a big name, of course, in the karting world. Everybody's busy inside, so I suggest that we move along.
We'll keep walking. I'll tell you what, one thing I think, as we're going to keep moving on, we're going to see the likes of Lotus, Sodi, KSM as well, Katala, another one. But Guillaume, what's your thoughts on the track? It's your first time here at PF International. What are your thoughts? What are you expecting from the racing? You know, I've been here, so I'm expecting very, very close racing. I'm expecting it, you know, it's going to be hard to get away because there's such long straights here, but you have got that flowing section at the end. What are you expecting?
Yeah, a quick look maybe as we're passing through maybe to the Schumacher racing kart. Let's have a quick look inside, but let's not disturb them, of course, because they're busy, I think. You were telling me, Chris, about my expectation for the weekend, as you have a good look about the KSM Schumacher team, run by Mr. Ralf Schumacher, of course, the brother of you-know-who. And about this weekend, the expectations are high, you know. As you said, this is my first time here in the UK on this beautiful PF International. And I must say, as we can keep going around the tent over there to conclude almost our tour, the track is impressive. The location is absolutely fantastic, as the weather, you know. And, surprisingly, you know, we always know the British weather somehow pretty much the same as in my own country, Belgium, of course. But this time we're lucky. But the track is impressive. We had a chance to do some simulator, at least some practice that you'll see, of course, a bit later. But very track fast with very tricky corners, especially in the first part, of course, after the starting line. We might see some overtaking maneuvers in 6 different places, as we said. And the last part of the track is very technical. So all of this, that's a challenging track, as many drivers feel it is. So we should see some good competition going on, even though in the qualifying section already.
Well, just spin round, Oleg, because we want to show you one final thing. The podium. Come Sunday afternoon, 6 drivers are going to stand on that podium. An interesting fact for you, at the CIK race here 5 years ago, guess who the winners were? Max Verstappen and Lando Norris. So the winners today, who knows where they will be in 5 years' time. That's been the Paddock Walk from myself and Guillaume Alvarez. Hopefully you have a nice taste of what it's like to race in an FIA karting event. If you can't make it live to the track here this weekend, then you can join us on YouTube at FIA Karting, CIKFIA.tv, and also on Facebook Live as well. Thank you all for watching.